10,000 hours infographic, a time to think, discover, fail, participate, and create. For this next assignment, you're going to be creating a graphic organizer that's going to help you write your capstone essay. This assignment can also be used for the job market, and those that want to create a portfolio of their work can use this graphic organizer to demonstrate to potential employers, directors, or professors of graduate programs what you've completed here at Ithaca College. And so the learning objectives are to identify the central questions that matter to you the most, select the significant experiences and mentors that helped answer those questions as well as complicate your thinking, and also select significant ICC courses and major courses or minor courses that again helped answer those questions as well as complicate your thinking. And so this idea of the 10,000 hours comes from author Malcolm Gladwell. And so he talks about how engaging in deliberate practice when looking at experts, we see that they develop expertise status within structured environments. And so we're taking this idea and looking at the many hours we dedicated in the last 4 to 5 years to help answer the questions that matter to us. And so here's a sample infographic, and this is of this person's actual CV resume. And so what you'll be doing is creating something that's similar to this, but instead focusing on the classes that you've completed or mentors that shaped your experience here at Ithaca College or any extracurricular experiences. And so Albert Einstein writes, it's not so very important for a person to learn facts, for that he does not really need a college. He can learn them from books. The value of an education in liberal arts college is not learning of many facts, but the training of the mind to think something that cannot be learned from textbooks. So we're looking at, with the questions that matter to you the most, going beyond just learning about facts. And so I have here a document, and these are the various questions that Ithaca College has up on their website, and focusing on issues of power, sustainability, the environment, on community, on identity. And you can select a category if that's what you want, or sort of pick and choose all the questions that matter to you the most. Okay, so directions for next week. So first thing you need to do is go into the questions document and find those questions. Step 2 is to select a graphic organizer that you'd be comfortable with. And so for this class, I've been using the site Vengage. It's free. There's also Canva as well as Coggle. Coggle is a concept map creator, and that's kind of the most easy, basic thing you can use. You're going to go into Degree Works and identify key ICC courses and major courses or minor courses that help answer those questions that you've copied and pasted. And then you're going to list the extracurricular experiences and mentors that help answer those questions for you. But also think about the ways in which they complicated your thinking. And so within the graphic organizer, you're going to explain briefly, 1 to 2 sentences, how the course, the mentor, or extracurricular experience helped you answer the questions or challenge your thinking. So if you came into Ithaca College confident as a student, as a freshman, and not once experienced doubt or failed or just felt lost, then you've basically learned nothing in 4 years. And so if through these past 4 years you've had professors challenge you, you had maybe peers challenge you, courses really challenge you, really push your thinking outside that comfort box, then those are the types of experience that you want to capture. Those are those key essential ones. So beyond just courses that's going to help you get a job, but the ones that get at the fundamental core issues in terms of what it means to have a liberal arts degree. And so, for example, if we're going to use this graphic organizer, you have 10,000 hours. If you want, you can put a photo of yourself or something else. This here, this little box here in the very top left can be the questions that matter to you. And then here, instead of years, can be the semester you took particular classes or had particular experiences. You can have images of that professor that really helped transformed your thinking, or maybe it's another mentor, maybe someone not even at Ithaca College. And so using the outline, the organizer, to help organize those fundamental, key, significant experiences you've had. And so in terms of important deadlines, next week in class, you'll have the 50 minutes to start your draft, giving you the rest of this week for those who have midterms and need to focus and study for midterms. And so in class, you'll create a document in the folder, 10,000 Hours Infographic, and then you will start to go through degree works, you'll look through the questions, and we'll talk about what those questions mean. And for those who are doing the VoiceThread class, you're going to be uploading a Word file to the VoiceThread and talk about the questions that matter to you and why, the courses, mentors. If you feel like you need a better understanding of this assignment, then you should attend the live class, so that way I can answer all your questions. The November 4th deadline is for the final draft, and that's when you're going to upload a PDF of the infographic. And so your target audience will be employers of the job market, directors of programs, or professors in graduate school. This class is pass or fail for this particular assignment. Would you show this to a potential employer, director, or graduate professor? Like, would you feel proud to show it to them? If not, if there's no way you would ever want to display that because you would be too embarrassed, it's a fail. It's like that simple. If you would share it, even though it's not super professional like that sample resume that we saw, but it's something you're like, yeah, I would definitely show this. Maybe not on social media, but I would show it to talk about what was important to me the last 4 years. Then it passes, okay? So that's what we're using to assess these infographics. So again, if you feel like you need more help, especially with the questions and more help brainstorming, come to class. You'll be with other peers who will help you finish this assignment. All right, I look forward to seeing you guys all next week.